Okay, I have my coffee. I only got one piece of kelp from that stuff that rose up to the surface. That doesn't seem right. Oh well. Okay. So I want to put half slabs on top of this. On top of these. And do I want to make them taller? I think the ones along the edge here, I will. Those two out there, these here I won't. This one also, these two will be taller. Oops. Alright. And that is actually something to consider. Do I want to line that, and then I can put fences where I don't want things to go? So we'd have it there, and we would have it. We'd have some here. That could work with some oak fencing along there, just to give it something different. Let's make some half slabs. Guess I could have made some fences while I was there, couldn't I? Alright. Why did I think only 6 would be enough, guys? I have quite a kink in my neck. Boy, does it hurt. Very painful. JD, this is a single player world, so no, you cannot be whitelisted. All right. Oak. And we can use anything for sticks. This will give us a couple of this. Do we want some of those? Not sure. There we go. And we'll do you there. Okay. Now, here's something I have to wonder. Most docks have some kind of, I've seen old tires mounted to it. Yeah. If you subscribe, JD, you can get whitelisted to the Simpletons Enigmatica 2 server or the Simpletons vanilla server, but this is not a server. What I'm playing on right now, this is my own private world. So yeah, if you subscribe, you'll get access to some Minecraft servers, but I'm not playing on that one right now. So that's your choice. I do play on the Enigmatica 2 server. I don't play on the vanilla server. A couple of the other simpletons do play on the vanilla server, the 1.14 vanilla. I just chose to have this world be single player. So there you go. Everyone knows now. Okay. They'd probably use something like bundles of rope. That is true. But how do we make something look like that for this? Would we do something to make it look like a bumper? I'm thinking what might work is just a single wall block, like a cobble wall or a sandstone wall block might work to look like a bumper. Yeah, so let's see here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. There will be one here eventually. 4. Is this only 4? 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's get, let's turn that into stairs. This will, actually, I don't know, will that connect? What's going on outside? Yes, there we go. We'll do that. Like that. Well, Silver, I'm not going historically accurate, so if medieval harbors didn't have bumpers, that's okay. I'm just... This is my fantasy world, apparently. With some realistic elements in it. Alright, so we're going to spend some time clearing this one out. At least figuring out how far down. Hello. Go away. Oh, hey, we exposed the cave under there. Yeah, we'll need to fix that so that the water doesn't flow down there. And I do not have aqua affinity, so we're only going to go so far with this. And we definitely need to do How do we fix that one? Okay, so that still flows there, which means I need to do there. Get rid of the flowing water, man. Where is it flowing from? This is the source block, but I'm so confused. Okay. Will it flow again when I remove that? And then if we put water there. Oh, this kink in my neck is really bad. Okay. Sure. Okay. So what I'm going to do to transition to road, I'm going to do these stair blocks along here so it raises it up to the road level, and then we'll be able to put like buildings here. Where will we have Main Street? Because that's going to decide a lot of things. Okay, if I remember correctly, we're gonna build out to there. There's that, you can't see because I have my render distance down. Let's turn it up. And there's mountainous area here that we're gonna actually utilize. We're gonna put either a palace or a town hall or something big built into the mountain area here. So that's why the wall goes to there. So it'll be in this area right here. I'm considering then making the main street be this right here. Where there's the water, we'll get rid of that house and we'll just keep going that way and towards it. That would be Main Street. So Market Street would probably be going this direction. Actually, Market Street would be really nice to have. Here's an entrance, and we have Market Street here, connecting to Main Street, and then this doorway entrance here, back here, this will be residential and farms and whatnot. Yeah. Dock's looking pretty cool. Again, we're gonna have a bridge here. If we did a ship works, this spot right here where we're currently living would probably be where we would cut away the land and put a retracting bridge, a lift bridge, where they would be able to push the new boat into the ocean. I know boat building is probably done in dry dock and then they're pushed in, they're like launched. So that's a possibility as well, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with this little bit of water here. Essentially is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Alright, so we are going to need some stairs. There's a husk over there. Boat hulls are made on land and then pushed into the sea and build the rest while floating. Aha. So this could be useful for shipbuilding. I would need to have the building for where they build the hull and then they push it into the water and they finish the building. And then they would need to be able to get it over there. Oh, well, that's helpful if you live in a seaport. I live in farmland. I can tell you about a little bit about farming. I mean, I didn't grow up on a farm. Most people make that assumption. You live in Iowa? Did you grow up on a farm? It's not all farms. It's quite a bit of farmland, but I grew up in a city. I live in a city. Yep. Okay, we have 28 to get started. Yep. Remember when stairs wouldn't do this? How frustrating it was to build with stairs. Remember? Can we go to there? Sure. I need to go light over there. That's where everything seems to be coming from. For the most part. I mean, we have a little bit of dark spot over there too. Ouch. Probably gonna have to lay with a hot pad on my shoulder neck area for a little while this afternoon. Okay, so let's figure out some clutter. Let's put some clutter, like some crates and boxes and chests. How do you make those 1 blocks? Ooh, we could make so we could make some of the composters. Yeah, the barrels. How do you make those? Let's make one of those. I would like to see one of those. We could pile things up. Let's do it in this little bit right here. And I know that they're gonna float. We'll fix that in a moment. But yeah, I need to know how to make the barrels. There, here we go, barrel. It is with slabs and planks, and since we don't have very many of those, put you that way, and then we'll turn, actually, now let's go make you right side up. No, I can't. There we go. We're gonna put a raised section here or whatever. Because that's gonna be what'll work. Do this spot right here. Okay. Come out to here. And let's make a couple chests and a couple more barrels. Looks like we can make 1 more barrel. We'll do a couple chests. That and what else? Come on, day. Might have to think about more things we can put here. But this is the start of one of the little clutter spots. And I like it. Might be nice to put some wheat, perhaps. Crafting table would be nice. Note blocks. That would be a good one. I don't have the wool for note blocks, unless the recipe has changed. Isn't it wool around a piece of redstone? So for right now, I don't have it, but water. Water would be good there if we did. There's another, no, that's the turtle. Trapdoors of a, what are the dark oak trapdoors look like in this resource pack? Those look a little too modern. So we're probably gonna have to do spruce ones. And I know I need 4, I just am working on space here. Fingers in the right spot. It is planks for redstone, thank you. But if we did... Oh, of course I just... There we go. That kind of works. I mean, we don't need anything that's actually functioning. Sure. I'm just working on the clutter. We'll work on more. I just needed some ideas to be able to brainstorm. Let's go make a note block just so I can remember that was suggested. Where will the town bar be? Probably on Main Street somewhere. Not far from the dock. That works for me. Yeah, that works. I like. Okay. And, ooh. We'll have a couple of those types of spots. So I'm just looking at my possible to-do list because, yeah, I'm out of thought process for this and I don't want to force it. So the next time I come back here, I can go, oh, here's the things I want to do now. So I want to look up crane designs in Minecraft before I go making my own, just so I can see what get inspiration for what other people have done. As far as cranes, I have done a crane in the past. I did it for the very short run of that Thaumcraft pack where I was learning Thaumcraft 6 for like 4 episodes. So yeah, got some stuff to look at to get some ideas there. We should go chop down those trees because we have used up a whole bunch. And probably make some fencing and go corral those animals. Yeah. Is it getting close to lunchtime, Hermes? All right. Got basic stuff done. Let's see if we can see. There's one there. And maybe on the other side. Alright, so we'll let that despawn a bit. Did the dark oak tree grow? It did! Alright, so we can get you. Apparently there's a cave directly under us here too. Well, there we go. Yep, he's not that far if there's grass right there. Not that far from the surface. By the way, that's a zombie spawner there that I found when I was caving. The entrance is over there on the other side of the hill. When I was doing the wall, I found that cave opening and I just decided to explore some of it. Looks like I didn't get all of it. And I encountered a zombie spawner there. So we could use a zombie spawner for an XP farm, but I just thought that maybe if we did a you know, an Ocean 1 Darkroom spawner, I'd get more drops other than zombie drops, and that's just not... Zombie drops are okay, but you need more than that. Let's sleep. Yeah, he thinks he's starving. Yeah, you guys just wait 10 minutes until it's time to eat and he'll get really incessant. Just really. I've learned to tune him out, but unfortunately you guys just get to listen to him. Uh-oh, there's a raiding party. We're going to ignore them. Even if they target us, we're not going to mess with them. No, we're just not. Delete them like last time. You have absolutely no idea how that is. You can't imagine a kitty yowling at 4:15 because I hit the snooze button and he wants me to get up and feed him. Well, I have these kitties trained somewhat. They don't tend to yowl until it's getting close to their alarm that's going to go off. They have learned that I will not feed them. I will not feed them until the alarm goes off. Very rarely will they get it earlier. But yeah, they've learned it's just not possible to get me to feed them earlier. This guy is just complaining because he's like, it's almost food time. Please feed me early. Nope. So I don't get woken up I don't get woken up early. So there you go. I don't get woken up early. I need better storage. Let's move these. The wood stuff to you and see how that does. Gonna have to work on a storage facility at some point relatively soon. Let me jot that down That could be like one of our first buildings. A warehouse. Which will make sense near the dock to have the warehouse near the dock. I'm not 100% sure on design yet. Like what is the design of the place going to be? I have a jotted down idea. Arabian or Aladdin inspired, which I know Aladdin was kind of a mixture of Indian and Middle Eastern influences. It wasn't like, and since this is fantasy, it can be anything I want, but definitely going to use sandstone stuff for building. But I need to like figure out accent colors. I don't want to use acacia. I might use just oak. Yeah. So I would use terracotta if I knew where a mesa was. Darkwing, but because I don't, I'd have to collect a bunch of clay, and that seems like a pain in the nose. I don't know where a mesa is, and I could enter this into a seed, into a finder, and find one, and if it was nearby, that'd be great. So that's a hesitating factor. Let's see. I don't want it to look exactly like the walls. I wanted the walls to stand out. That's why they're the shaved acacia. The orange, which the orange is nice. I don't have anything wrong with the orange. I think everyone, when they do sandstone, for the most part, does sandstone and acacia. And I think I might do sandstone and either spruce or sandstone and oak. And then I need some other block. And terracotta would be great, but I just don't have a large supply of it. So maybe I could use it as an accent block. And then what would the design be? Because the houses that Minecraft generates are okay. Yeah, so there's going to be some thought process going into this for sure. I do like the flat roofs. That would work really well with Middle Eastern or Indian. Probably change it a little bit if we went with something that's a little true to life. The flat roofs are because it's additional living space, so you'd have access to the roof. And when it's really hot, they would sleep on the roof and things like that. So that sort of realism would be nice. They'd be squished together in the residential area. They'd be pretty close together. A market would be really fun, and I'd have to kind of look at pictures, but I think they would just be, for the most part, the road would be lined with stalls and with people who have just thrown their blanket on the ground and put their wares on the ground, that have just come in from outlying areas for the day. That sort of deal. Does that make sense? I want more cats because I think there would be a whole bunch of stray cats in the city. So this, I know BOO does, like, there's a certain export that every village does, but I think this village isn't going to have a specific export. It's just a hub of trade where things come in and out. So it needs to have a decent sized market. It needs to have a decent sized warehouse, which is why I'm aimed for this for the first thing I'm doing, because this will be where I have all of my storage. You know, this is where I'm starting. So that is the goal here. I am probably going to call it here shortly. I know I usually do another hour, but this kink in my neck is making it really uncomfortable. And I've already taken plenty of Tylenol, and these cats are going to be fed very soon. So maybe a corral or stable for trade caravans bringing in goods. That could definitely be something. Yes, it's something to consider. Stables. Yep. And the inn where the tavern with the inn would be relatively large for people who have come in to do their trading. So yeah, that's the plan here, is to do that sort of deal. And that's why I'm kind of got a pretty large area, and yeah, lots of space. The people who work here would be over in this area, and this will be the commercial area and the dock. So we've got some work to do. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it for today and get some icy hot or something on the shoulder, neck area. This tiny little spot is not desert. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully tomorrow morning, if I'm up and feeling good enough, we'll do a morning grind stream, 1 to 2 hours in the morning. But yeah, I'll catch you back here next time. Take care, folks. Have a great day. Bye.